Activists like Dr. Madiha Al-Arjoush have been lobbying for decades for the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia to allow women to drive.
أنا مستعدة. بنتي مستعدة.
I'm ready, my daughter is ready, and also society is ready. How much longer can we live in an oppressive society that prevents us from our full rights?
By next summer, Dr. Madiha will be allowed to drive without risking arrest, fines, and punishment. The new policy will allow women to obtain a driver's license without having to ask permission of a husband, fathers, or a male guardian. The kingdom's representative to the United Nations talked about the policy during a meeting at the UN.
This is a historic day for Saudi society, for men and women, and we can now say at last.
Saudi Arabia is hoping the policy will help the economy and increase the role of women in the workforce.
As part of the economic reform agenda and the efforts to streamline the amount of money that the state spends on its citizens with diminished oil revenue, the idea of including more women into the labor force would definitely help. And so driving is one mechanism to increase women's economic participation.
Other activists reacted on social media. Manal Al-Sharif is a Saudi women's rights advocate who was arrested for posting a video of herself driving in 2011 to protest the law. In a tweet celebrating the decree, she used the hashtags Women to Drive and Daring to Drive. She also said the fight for equality in Saudi Arabia is far from over.
Yeah, I grew up in ultra-conservative society.
The United States also welcomed the move by the kingdom.
Well, then we're happy. We're happy. We're certainly happy to hear that. If Saudi women are now able to drive, certainly here in the United States, we would certainly welcome that. And so I think it's a great step in the right direction for that country.
Another step that's been lauded by rights activists came over the weekend. For the first time, women were allowed to enter the King Fahd Stadium to celebrate the 87th anniversary of the kingdom's foundation.
Saudi women are able to work and to do anything. They're respected and have proven themselves in every field. They're not so weak as to be contained to one place.
The right for women to drive may be a welcomed step, but some human rights organizations say the kingdom has a long way to go in guaranteeing equal rights for not only women, but for minorities like those who are subjected to hate speech and violent attacks. Paul Chadurjian, Al Jazeera.